Okay, so when you hear toll booth simulator, I mean, you probably picture something pretty boring, right?
Okay.
Exact change, long lines, just monotony.
Yeah, endless highway.
Exactly. But the game we're actually looking at today, Toll Booth Simulator, Schedule of Chaos. That name alone kind of flips the script.
It really does. And our mission for this deep dive is to unpack how exactly this game turns a, seemingly simple job on a remote desert highway into this whole desperate life of crime.
Yeah.
It's fascinating because the player's entire motivation, everything they do, is driven by this massive debt they have to pay it off.
Just to earn their freedom back.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So you're forced to mix the day-to-day job, the checkpoint stuff, with, farming weird things, crafting illegal stuff, and even outright thievery.
Okay, so let's start with the cover story, the legitimate part, the toll gate duties.
The mask, yeah.
You still got to do the normal things like the vehicle check, lift the gate, take the cash, the legal cash, and the verification bit, checking driver IDs, passports, making sure they're actually allowed through. That's the safe income stream.
Safe, yes.
Yeah.
But sustainable, absolutely not, according to our sources. The moment you actually look at the numbers, that debt.
It's impossible with just the tolls.
Impossible.
Yeah.
And, even those routine duties, they have this chaotic element built in.
Yeah.
There's actually a chaos meter.
Oh, really? How does that work?
Well, the game tracks your unpredictable choices. Like, say you deny someone who should be allowed through, or maybe you let some weirdo pass just to see what might happen. Those little acts of randomness, they push that meter up. It tracks how much instability you're injecting into this little desert world.
Okay, let's unpack that side then. Because, the legal fares, they seem like they'll barely keep the lights on, let alone pay off a huge debt.
Right.
So you have to dive into the riskier stuff. And our sources say it starts kind of weirdly with farming, exotic farming.
Bizarre botany, yeah. You're literally planting and harvesting these strange fruits, often from trees that look like they're, mutating right there next to the highway.
Mutating trees. Okay. And these fruits, they're not just for show.
Oh, no, not at all. They're the key ingredients, the illegal ingredients for the next hustle, cocktail mixing.
You're kidding. You mix drinks at the toll booth.
You use those weird fruits you farmed to mix and sell illegal cocktails. Yeah, directly to the drivers who pull up.
So you're running a high-risk desert speakeasy while, checking their passports at the same time?
That's the gameplay loop. And the crucial thing is, these cocktails, they have unpredictable and often pretty alarming side effects.
Oh, wow. So you're basically dosing your customers with chaos for cash.
You are intentionally administering chaos, yes. And that's the strategy, right? It forces you into taking bigger and bigger risks. Selling those cocktails gets tracked, pushes that chaos meter way up.
Okay, so farming, cocktails.
Yeah.
What's the next level of desperation?
Well, if you need a really big chunk of cash fast, maybe for an emergency debt payment or something, you have to escalate again. To thievery.
Just straight up robbery.
Breaking into nearby houses, yeah. Looting them for quick money. That's a smash and grab.
That sounds incredibly risky, though. Cops.
Extremely risky.
Yeah.
The police perimeter closes in fast. Our sources emphasize it requires really precise timing. You have to escape before the sirens catch up. It's not casual. So the whole gameplay, really, it just hinges on this constant juggling act. You need that predictable, safe toll booth money just to survive day to day.
Right, just to exist out there.
But your actual freedom, the payoff, the escape, that comes entirely from the high-risk, high-reward profits from the farming, the cocktails, the thievery.
And staying out of jail, obviously.
Avoiding the police is basically avoiding total financial ruin and just staying enslaved to that debt forever.
Man, it's such a strange paradox then. The game sets up this situation where the only road to freedom is paved with, mutating fruit, illegal drinks, and carefully managed chaos. You're essentially forced into becoming this super resourceful criminal just to earn the basic right to leave.
It definitely makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If we try and connect this to maybe a bigger picture, it asks a pretty pointed question about system design, I think.
How so?
Well, what kind of instability does a financial system need to have, inherently to push its lowest level worker into such high stakes crime just to handle the interest on their required debt? What does that dynamic really say? What stands out to you there?